All right, we need to come back to Daniel chapter 8, starting here at verse 24, because this is one of the main things I want to show you. I didn't get to talking about it. So I'm going to put Psalms 82 on hold again here. There's so much information. We could just keep talking on and on just from these few verses right here. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. All right, we need to get clarification for whose power shall be mighty. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up. Who's that king? Well, that king is Apollyon, the devil. The same king clarified in Revelation chapter 9:11 in the last days, being the beast that shall rise up. This is the king over the locust, the very same king. Well, we know that that's the fallen prince, as it's clarified in chapter 13 of Revelation, describing this number 666 as it's identified with his image, being the same image or number of a man. This means that the fallen prince is hoping to come into a physical form. I'm going to show you in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2, that this fallen prince is a spirit personality, as clarified by that chapter. That he's not a material being, that he's a spirit being that is hoping to come into material form. In other words, we're talking about the devil, who is the same Antichrist, hoping to become a man. This is going to be the same one that we're talking about. Now, why is all that so vastly, incredibly important to keep in mind? Well, because it's going to support what I'm telling you about this Trinity identity, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, them being three separate personalities. And this is going to clarify it. So if it's saying his power shall be mighty, we know that that's going to be the beast, that's going to be the devil, who comes into material form, fulfills himself as the AC. If his power is going to be mighty, it says, but not by his own power. Boom. That tells you that when the Bible says that the dragon, Satan, the devil, that old serpent, that many people try to read that line like it's talking about the same being, just giving them three separate titles, not by this verse, because we know the devil is the last in that title of description, being the serpent, the devil. Well, we find out here that there is one where he is getting his power from, or maybe possibly two, because it doesn't clarify just one, but it says his power is not coming by his own. His powers come from somewhere else. Well, who? Well, we know where he gets his authority from. It comes from Satan. Just like the Bible says, the next in line above him between Lucifer is Satan. Satan is going to be that false prophet. Satan is going to be the one that is given the very doctrine that has caused the prince, the spiritual prince of this world, to fall and become known as the devil. And this is where the devil, the Antichrist, is going to get his authority and his power from Satan, the false prophet. And there's your proof for it right there. And his power shall be mighty, meaning the Antichrist, the devil, but not by his own power. So the devil cannot be all three of them. Cannot be Lucifer, or it cannot be the dragon, cannot be Satan. There's three separate identities here. And you should see that very, very easily. So now we want to understand if this fallen prince is a prince of this world. And now you saw that in Ezekiel 28, that this being known as Satan is going to and fro in the midst of the stones of fire. Well, that's how our world fell, because Satan, the false prophet, was visiting it. He was visiting these other planets because he himself is a part of the spiritual hierarchy that does just that keeps the communication going between the planetary systems. And once he rebelled, he used that liberty that he had going between the stones of fire to now false prophesize and to gather as many other spirit beings to the rebel cause as he could. And our planet was one of those that fell.